Okay. Well, at least I got it.
Okay. Konnichiwa, Minaga. It is Minaga Ketsueki, and I am your furry EM VTuber representative. And this is Liza P Overture. So, I got this DLC a while ago, but unfortunately, I had started New Game Plus when I finished the main game many months ago. Hey Jacob, how are you doing? And with the Overture DLC, even if you've completed the game and have gotten to New Game Plus, you are not able to access the Overture DLC until you reach Chapter 9 again. So you have to be in Chapter 9 whether you're playing the game for the first time or if you're in New Game Plus. No matter what, you have to be in Chapter 9 and have to be at least in Chapter 9 to be able to access it. And that took me a little bit of time. And I didn't want to show myself going through the same thing over again. We don't need to do Ghost of Tsushima again. But I have reached that point in the game, which apparently Chapter 9 is when you fight the Black Rabbit after you fight the Black Rabbit Brotherhood for the first time, not the second time. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. Just because some of the overture stuff um, was shown in the cutscenes when I was doing this off stream. So there's some guy that I do not think that we have seen before, who has a what I'm assuming is a time travel device somewhere around Krot. I have no idea where he is. And he was sitting in a chair, and it was this was all after, like right after I beat the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. He was sitting in a chair with some kind of Nikola Tesla ass looking time travel device with a bunch of electricity and lightning, and he was like, "Finally, I can go back." And so this is actually okay. So this is actually like the road to where the Black River Hood was. But on my way there, um, as I was walking away, I found like a butterfly, not the usual butterfly, because the usually the butterflies that you encounter in the game, like your like the lantern starts glowing, and you have to fight the butterflies, and you can get like special things like crescent moons and upgrade materials and things like that. This was a different kind of butterfly. It led me back to this stargazer that that that's not the usual kind of stargazer. And Jiminy Cricket was like, hey, what's this thing about? I'm assuming this is how we're going to travel back in time to begin the Overture DLC. So with that, all that exposition out of the way, let's begin. And so I think this is assuming that we're not in New Game Plus. So it's saying that if you it's going to be difficult, but it should be like normal difficulty with all my items and upgrades from my previous playthrough. So we should be okay. We should be okay. Because you can't really upgrade your weapons anything much further than where we are now.
Hey, wakey wakey. Oh, come on, pal, get up.
Hey you, you're finally awake. tried to make it past that barricade, didn't you?
I'm not sure what's going on, but we better check things out.
Why are you whispering? I'm the only one that can hear you. Twink Pinocchio time. Heck yeah. Not just Twink Pinocchio. Hot Twink Korean Pinocchio.
Okay.
Because in
there's
South
gotta be a
Korea,
stargazer
everyone is
nearby.
attractive.
Be on the lookout, pal.
Because plastic surgery is really cheap in South Korea. Everyone looks like a K-pop star. These are facts. Oh no, it's the mosquito things from Bloodborne outside of Castle Canehurst. They're like the most annoying enemies in that game. Ooh, freeze! Freeze occurs when frost damage builds up. Your character's HP will continuously drain and both the attack speed and movement speed will decrease. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Oh, so there's just a cloud of frost right there. Is it going to dissipate at some point? Oh, jeez. I already hate this. I already hate this. I'm not sure if the cage will stop you from getting a concussion. Why is it in a DLC about exploring what happened to the old guys? There's blood-sucking creatures who are a pain to fight. Well, because as far as I remember, Castle Canehurst. Well, Castle Canehurst, first of all, that is my favorite area. My favorite area in Bloodborne, just because of the aesthetics and because of the lore behind it. It's because Castle Canehurst, they're kind of unrelated to all the other stuff that's happening in Yharnam. Like the Canehurst Castle, they had a history of some kind of blood disease that is kind of similar to what was happening in Yharnam, but it's completely different from what the Yharnamites were going through. So when the tragedy hit Yharnam, Canehurst was kind of already like used to dealing with similar blood infections. So that's why. And the immortal waifu at the end, who murdered, what was his name? Martyr Lugarius? That waifu? Canehurst was using blood to infuse their attacks. Queen and Elise. Oh, her. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal was with Annalise. Whoever she was, that holy church guy. Oh, I do not want you to hug me. Don't touch me. not touch me. You know, for a while, when I was playing this game to get the Overture, I thought that me playing 9 Souls had made me better at parrying. It didn't. I'm still just as bad as I was at it before. Keenhurst was in DLC, by the way. I was referring to the old hunters with the bloated versions of the mosquito nets. Oh, yeah. Well, when I was sucking, when you said blood-sucking mosquitoes, I was like the first thing that came to my mind was Castle Canehurst, because of all those ladies that were outside of it. Oh, winter's hunting apparel. That would be appropriate. You should replay Metal Gear Rising if you want to practice parrying. Ooh, wait a minute. I almost committed the cardinal sin of just running directly to an item and a Souls-like. Cracked newspaper advert. Have you seen a giraffe with its neck stretched high? What about scampering monkeys and big bears? Or a majestic crocodile traversing the swamp? No need to imagine these wondrous sights any longer. Now is your chance to experience the real thing. See living, breathing, wild animals up close. Only at Krat Zoo's Grand Festival. Don't miss out.
It's an ad for Krat Zoo? How is that still here? Wait. Something's not right.
Yeah, we're in the past, Jiminy.
What? How can it be winter all of a sudden? And where exactly are we?
It's interesting how the billionaire guy you expect to be evil is actually just Bruce Wayne, a really good guy. You mean Vanini? Yeah. Vanini's actually pretty chill. He's very weird, but he's actually not a bad person. It was also good to replay the game to get to this point, because I had completely forgotten about most things in this game, because it has been a while. So it was good to get a crash course refresher.
Yes, it is. That's Krat Zoo. How in the blazes? And I mean that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago. Just give me a minute to think about this.
Take all the time you need, Jiminy. The less you talk, the better. Is that a... Oh god, there's another one. There's several dog caimans. Alright, cool. Guess look out for the caiman puppers. Someone decide why is it always dogs and something else? Everyone, whenever they do animal experimentation, is always a dog plus something. It's almost never two other creatures. It's always a dog and something else. The dogs are always involved. Okay, where did the other one come from? A dog plus crow, yes. Weren't there three? One thing that you pick up from playing Souls-like games is to always press down on the right trigger occasionally to see if there are people hiding around the area. That's one thing I never mentioned that I'm doing. How can you make dogs worse to fight? Cross them with every animal you can. The petrification disease must be pretty old. This is not a new development. Who's gonna get here first? Stop it. The cloud just hangs there for a bit. If I just run through it, will I be okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's why you might be seeing my camera view change constantly, because I'm just always pressing down on the trigger to see if there's someone hiding in the snow. Meant to just run at her or try to sneak up behind her, and that frost guy shows up, freezes you, and then you get spit roasted. Circus worker's letter. I should have listened to you, my dear. Should have packed our tent and left. With you. Staying here was a mistake. We were only distractions, just biding time until they could unleash their circus of monsters. What's the point of it now? I've lost you. I want to see you. You're still in there, but forgive me. I can't tell even which one of these things was you. I think I just killed the one that was her. Yep. Rest now. You know, these petrification disease people have more hair than the ones in the present timeline. Full loosen of the Covenant. That looks like something you should be able to crawl through. Is this like common practice to do that lock-on thing I was talking about? as a way of checking to see if there are hidden enemies around. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's a gorilla. A baboon thingy. No, you're paranoid. I'm not paranoid. Excuse me. Have you ever played a Souls-like game before? I know you have. I'm not paranoid. I have every right to, every cause to be suspicious of everything around me in these situations. The thing, the primates that have the blue things on the bridges of their noses, those are baboons, right? Or is this something else? The ones that are like Rafiki. As if dogs and bears weren't bad enough. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bears in Elden Ring, especially the shitwrecker bears, or appropriately actually they're called the rune bears in Elden Ring, but I call them the shitwrecker bears because that's what they do. I'd never learn how to fight those things appropriately because they just do so. They're fast. Every attack is an AoE. When they show up, I just run. Oh, that's what you do. I need to get away from this small corner. Ow. Oh, goodness grief. Never learned how to parry properly in the game before it was removed from Game Pass. I think in my entire time of playing Elden Ring, I properly parried 2 attacks. Parrying is so much more complicated in Elden Ring. Nope. Oh goodness. I shouldn't have gone so far ahead. Oh, but parry properly in this game. Oh, well in this game, I think the parrying. I was still thinking about Elden Ring. In my opinion, the parrying in Lies of P is a lot simpler. Because you literally just have to guard at the right time. The trick is you have to guard at the right time for each different kind of attack. It's the timing of the enemy's attacks that you have to get used to. By parrying. There are a lot of attacks that are easier to parry than others. Critical hit. It's super effective. Get away from me with that gun. I just gotta run through the cloud, through the fire. So was someone doing petrification disease experimentation on these animals? Petrification disease was made in a lab. It wasn't a wet market. Oh, hello. I really enjoyed the pairing system in this game and in Nine Souls. They're both easy to execute, but it's just but it's difficult to master. Oh, okay. That just broke my stance immediately. Oh, okay. I haven't done any damage to him. Okay, you away. It's smart. Oh, goodness. It took a long time to get over here. I really cannot wait for the whatever the Wizard of Oz version of this game is going to be, the sequel. I wonder when we get the Gunblade. There's a Gunblade? Oh no. Not again. Always with the dog gators. curious as to what the sequel would be like. Will we be the protagonist? I'm wondering that too. Or if we're still going to be Pinocchio and we're just going to be teaming up with Dorothy. I would like to do combat as Dorothy though. I wonder if we will have the same combat system. Still explodes even after it dies. Oh, I never looked at the sign. That is a dead giraffe. Kret Zoo founded September 19th, 18 something. Dang it. You were like God. So whatever it is, I hope that the developers have as much time as they need to make it. Make the sequel as good as it can be. Okay, you slam down. I don't want to rush product. Didn't have time to counter that. And my spear glitched out of existence. This baboon, man. Might be a while before we see it, but hey, they would need time. Game development takes a lot of time and a lot of money. By the way, even though I know that you all won't believe me, I actually beat the King of Puppets without the Spectre. Last night when I was brushing up on everything. I kind of wanted to show that, but I also did want to do like an hour-long stream of me beating an enemy that I already beat before. That already took me a long time to do. Romeo is still like one of the hardest boss fights I've ever done in this game. going back to some of the boss fights is pretty interesting. Once you have the puppet decoder device, because they still talk in the puppet language, but the subtitles tell you what they're saying actually. Like, almost none of them are speaking nonsense. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, both of them are coming at me. Yep, okay. It's very bad if I have to fight 2 gorillas at once. Not gorillas, baboons. I'm not being racist. If you look closer, you can understand some of the subtitles. Yeah, go ahead. Try to squint and look at the subtitles as you're in the middle of an intense boss fight. see how well that turns out. That's not a good idea. Especially with that. Ah! Thought I could guard. Especially with that that police officer puppet that was talking about all the children that had died to the petrification disease. That was one of the sadder fights. Even encounter one of the children too. Really? I didn't realize that. Nope. Nope. You too? Oops. Do it. I had to kill some baboons. Can you get over here, sir? Sir. I don't want to attract both these things to me. I don't know what their sound is or where it came from. Never before. The petrified gorillas. Hit me, but I got you anyway. Get over here, miss. Excuse me, miss. I would like to pummel you. Have you heard the good word about our Lord and Savior Geppetto? Splendid ergo chunk. Father, can we go to the zoo, Father? I would like to see the giraffes and the baboons and the alligator dogs. I missed the... Colonel's Little Guide to Krat Zoo. Welcome to Colonel Little's Krat Zoo. The Colonel is a heroic explorer who traversed the world, the continent for years. In Colonel Little's most famous adventure, he slew a giant lion beside his eternal friend Rex the crocodile. After returning home, the Colonel built the zoo so he could share his adventures with the citizens of Krat. You too can be an adventurer. Traverse the Hall of Adventure, Savannah Experience Center, Greenhouse, and Carnival Garden. Follow the heroic explorer's journeys and experience all the joys of adventure. May great Mother Nature watch over you. Oh boy. I'm not gonna like this. Hello, Puppeteer of Death. Having a good amount of stamina is important. A woolly mammoth. Hope we don't have to fight one of those. It looks like someone already did. Embrace the great Mother Nature. That's what a ram sounds like. That's what a deer sounds like. That's what a wolf sounds like. And that is what a pile of rocks sounds like. Okay. Interesting. I never knew. A mammoth's massive form stubbornly resists the punishing cold. A truly magnificent animal. Indeed. Discover wildlife. Bears! The bear is a magnificent, dignified creature, but it is also a mighty beast that could be very dangerous. Until and unless we unlock the secrets of animal conversation, we cannot speak to them directly. Best to always follow these simple rules if you encounter a bear. Don't make loud noises that irritate the bear. An agitated bear is a dangerous bear. Don't flee up a tree. Bears love climbing trees almost as much as they love honey. Then, what can you do whenever you encounter a bear? Play dead. Just lie still, as still as the grave. The bear will probably pass right by you. If they do, congratulations, you're alive. But the best plan, don't meet a bear in the first place. Remember, good children never explore the forest alone. That's why only good children make it home. See you next time. Play dead, P. Don't wander in the woods, kids. How do I access the bag? Extra bag. Forget how to access the extra bag. Because I never use it. Oh, there's a hole in the stairs. I love that's how. That's why only good children make it home. Oh man. The 19th century was scary. Excuse me, are you hurt? Do you need assistance?
Please, someone save me, Madam Stalker. Is it you? You've come back.
Madam, excuse me.
No, you're not. I thought.
I mean, I am a twink, but.
Save me. The stalker with red hair. She helped me escape.
Does my hair look red to you?
Brought me here. The bounty blinded me. My greed, my ambition. One mortal wound puts an end to it all. But I did find something. A clue at the Savannah Experience Center. Go there.
Oh,
if
over
you
there.
see her, the red-haired stalker, give her my thanks. Tell her this isn't her fault. Merely the death of a pathetic fool, blinded by greed.
Missing Romeo. Oh, the King of Puppets. Or the model for what would become the King of Puppets. Looking for the stalker Romeo. Contact lost while investigating the zoo. Last seen wearing a black stalker uniform and a ring engraved with the letter R on his right hand. Any individual with pertinent information or related clues that may lead to the current location of this individual, please come to the hotel in downtown Krot. Ask for Stalker Leia when you arrive. Leia, was she the one that would upgrade your weapons? A sizable reward is being offered for any relevant and legitimate information. Oh, I'm just running past these things. 2 crits in a row. What are the odds of that? Oh, another baboon. Great. I was beginning to miss you guys. You take a lot of hits. Anti-freeze ampule. It's like Night at the Museum. Without Robin Williams. What? Where did you come from? Yeah. Heavy footstep thing is still around. You know, I still haven't played the Elden Ring DLC. I did buy it, but just never got around to it. Which one? Night Rain or the other one? Oh, one of those. Shadow of the Air Tree. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I'll get made fun of for saying this, but I did not like how difficult it was. Cause it's not like the kind of difficulty where it's like, okay, if you play for long enough, if you practice hard enough, you'll be able to get it. That is not what I thought it was. I thought it was another giant baboon or a gorilla. But it appears to be some kind of horse walking on its knees. And also it has cakes that I do not appreciate. I guess we're fighting this thing now. Oh, it's a fusion of a horse and an elephant. Because why wouldn't you? Horse, elephant? Yeah, I almost trapped myself. Took a risk doing that. like a bad idea. Defeat. Why? Okay. But why? The first question always has to be why. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Who looks at a horse and an elephant and are like, you know what? Maybe. Do you think? Do you think they're two completely different sizes, but they both walk on 4 legs? Do you think? You make the elephant the same size as it usually is, and fuse it with the horse, so that the horse half can't walk properly. Or maybe actually it's a fusion of an elephant and a giraffe, which seems even worse. Because maybe that's why it has to walk on its knees. Because the giraffe legs would be too tall for the horse. I mean, for the elephant. You hackers had to team up on me. Over here, miss. I want to talk to you, now to fight the elephant, horse, giraffe thing. Blame it for being upset. I would be kind of upset too if I was a horse fused with an elephant or the other way around. But merciful little puppet boy that I am, I shall put you out of your misery. Rest now. Your torment is over. And now my watch is ended. Someone tipped over all the animal statues. A lost elephant trumpets a plaintive wail was searching for its herd. Death has come for the mighty rhinoceros. Oh. Wait a minute. Death has come for the mighty rhinoceros. Why is there only a dead rhinoceros in here? Was there supposed to be another animal inside of here that was supposed to have killed the rhinoceros? Oh no. I hate environmental storytelling. The Savannah lion hunts a zebra. The predator swiftly drops his prey before ripping out his carotid artery. Hippos yawn to call out dangers in the swamp to their pod. I hear you guys up there. Just a bear showing his penis, genitalia. A young cub playfully scampers up a tree. You know, this kind of reminds me... Oh, never mind. Hold on. Gonna show this baboon and a lady first. It kind of reminds me of one time that I went to the zoo with my my cousin, my aunt, and my uncle. I think we went with some other people, but we went to the... I'm surprised to learn just how vicious hippos actually are. Hippos are terrifying, and I've seen videos of people online. I think this is a place that I think is like in Africa somewhere, where it's a road that goes through this area that is populated with hippos, and so people are just driving through all these hippos like very slowly, because hippos are just like crossing by. And there's a video of someone that's just like casually like feeding the hippos out of their car with like melons and stuff. They call it the hippo tax. And she just sticks her hand out of the car and just like drops and just like puts the melon inside of the hippo's mouth. And I mean, like, she takes the arm out before the hippo bites down, but she realizes that the hippo could just like easily just like rip her arm off. I guess like she's not thinking about that, but she just like sticks her hand out of the car window with the melon to feed the hippo, and just like slowly removes her arm from the hippo's mouth before it like bites down on the melon. Oh, decay. And of course she's white. You won't see any local Africans in the area just like putting their arms instead of the hippo's mouth, because they understand. They know what kind of white, like American white. Although I'm not sure, because I didn't hear her talk, but Whatever kind of white she is, she's definitely a tourist. Royal Hornbow. American white is much different to say German white. That's true. I don't think you would catch a German doing that either. A bow, huh? Yep, a bow. I guess I can agitate enemies. Do I need ammo for it? Is that something I can actually equip? It is. Oh, goodness. It doesn't do a lot of damage because I'm not... Okay, that's decent. I'm sure if I upgraded it, I'd actually do some damage. I wonder what that that pole dancer that does the archery will have to say about that. Will have to say about that stance. I forget what his name is, but he's like an English pole dancer or a South African pole dancer, and he's like super into archery and medieval weaponry. He has a bunch of shorts of like doing archery and showing how accurate or inaccurate bow usage is in movies and video games. It's actually really entertaining. I can't remember what his name is.
Clearly, we're still in Krod, but the zoo's still standing and intact. Is it possible that the Stargazer sent us back in time?
Oh, way to keep up,
A
Jiminy.
day like this, a day when snow was falling on the zoo.
How old are you, Jiminy? I think I might want to upgrade this. It doesn't go really far. Ouch. I was actually losing out on that. Ooh, 3 different butterflies. Have to find the real one. No, just have to kill all of them. missed. You stupid bastard. Legion Caliber. For the puppet arms. Or as puppets call them, arms. Oh yeah, I don't know if I so when I went to the zoo with some of my family one time when I was like a young teen, or I think I was actually like 14 or 15. Maybe younger. We went to the zoo once, and hold on, I want to see if there has to be a stargazer nearby. We went to the zoo and we went to it was the bear enclosure. And there were a couple of bears in there, and there was one bear that was sitting on top of a rock, and there were like a bunch of us sitting around, not just me and my family, but like other people. We were all looking at the bears inside. I've actually been out here for a while, and as we were looking, the bear just turned around on the little rock. Oh, okay, cool. The bear just turned around in front of us, and just took like the biggest, steamiest shit in front of the audience. And like everyone just like left out of the enclosure immediately. I think it was at that point. I think maybe that was the last time that I ever went to the zoo. That was a core memory for me. It's like, huh? I don't think the animals like being here. Was my thought. Maybe zoos aren't like perfectly cool. There's a big guy over here. Oh, they're wolves. They're wolves, not dogs. Oh, you. Oh, I've been tricked. Oh, okay. I didn't actually use the ampule. Surprised I got out of that. That's for sure. I was a gunner. Where's the lady? Air go back, thank you. Fair so well. Oh, fucking tree branch away. Can I go back to the hotel from here, or am I locked in this story part? I would like to upgrade this thing that I got from the past. I hope I didn't mess up any timeline. I know there's a big guy walking around here. Oh yeah, there is. Should I just drop down into here? There's something over here too. Oh, big gorilla. Is big gorilla gonna be... gonna bust through here? Huh. I wonder, what part of this was the enclosure? Hey, that didn't work. Didn't work out so well. Don't touch me. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I broke the cage. You should be happy with me. Oh, thank goodness that reached. I'm not sure what this thing is, though. Is it a polar bear? Or a very buff hyena? I'm gonna go with buff hyena. I didn't see what that wanted poster said. Danger. Even captive bears are dangerous predators. Do not venture within reach of the cage. Climb up here, I did. Did I? No, I did. This leads to the big guy. I don't want to fight him with just one ampule. I don't know. I also want to upgrade the this bow. I don't know if I'm gonna end up running into... You can switch timelines for teleporting. Okay. Hey everyone, I went back in time. I'm changing history.
I know my way around a weapon.
Oh no, she's Eugene. I missed someone else with that other name. I don't want to upgrade it all the way. So that's not my main thing that I'm using in combat. Hey everyone, I can fuck erase you from existence by doing the wrong thing. I mean, it could be fuck erasing too. That's also something that could happen. You can't erase people from the timeline by fucking. You too can become your own grandfather. Or heck, you could even end up becoming your own father if you want to. Sure you could, if you can impregnate the mother before the other guy does. That's true. Dang it. Philip Fry paradox. I hate the day that video game developers found a way to make the wolf AIs in video games coordinate. Like actual wolves. I rue that day. Fight him again. I'll get to the other one. Not me. How did I miss? over the side, right? Can I just walk through? Spikes for you. Star fragments, radiant ergo chunk. No bad. No muy mal. Ancient disc. Collector recognizes well played the main for it. Collector will recognize its value. So I gotta give it to somebody that likes ancient discs. Someone behind me. It could be. Dogs! Wolves have snouts. Alligators have snouts, do you think? Oh, okay, I see. This was the path from which you were supposed to look inside the enclosures. I guess this is before zoos had that back area. They're supposed to keep the animals in while the zoo is closed. They just always, oh, kangaroo! Oh, it rolls! The kangaroo rolls! Oh, Jesus. Kangaroos are already terrifying without the petrification disease. Why does the kangaroo roll? Why does it do the fucking goat roll from Elden Ring? Oh, big kangaroo! Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Kangaroos are rabbits that did time in prison. What's it? No. Calm down. They shouldn't roll, they should be kickboxers. But they're doing that too. Why is this? The only embellishment they did for the kangaroos is making them roll. Everything else is dead on accurate. Everything else is true. I love the kangaroos. They're my favorite part of this DLC so far. Oh, I almost ran past the dogs. Uh-oh. I might be cooked, guys. about the heckin' wolves. Jump away. Goodness. God. The coordinated wolves. The lone wolves. 3 lone wolves. I'll take it. I'm not gonna argue. Excuse me, ma'am. You can't park there. These people. Fight this guy again. Be good practice. Thought he was already dead. Son of a gun. It's like someone's whispering to me. Whispering sweet nothing in my ear. Ah, the wolves! The wolves! The coordinated wolves. They are my weakness. That and giant baboons. Really, a giant baboon would be anyone's weakness. Even another giant baboon. cage. I realized I was going towards there. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be over there. So I tried to back up through them. And that was ill-advised. The first one spins away. That's a huge problem. Oops. I wonder who the puppeteer of death is supposed to be. The spitting for you. Spin. I don't have very many openings to get attacks in. I can only poke him and parry. Now I gotta face the wolves again. It's 3 lone wolves. Kind of lucky, actually. dying to this guy. I almost died to that guy. Never even been able to get back to the kangaroo because of the baboon. Ouch. Ran out of stamina there. Also, thank you developers for not giving the wolf sad dog whine when you kill them. No one likes the sad dog whine. Not a good position for the big kangaroo. Nope, yeah, I was fighting this and the baboon. It's quite challenging. I'm being heavily skill checked right now. Get through this without taking stupid damage. Far so good. get me out of the corner. That lady almost screwed me up. She just ran into here. She's never done that before. Yeah, that was a better encounter, despite the lady screwing things up. I don't even need to go that way. I could just go straight to the kangaroos. There's one behind that carriage. Never turn your back on a kangaroo. That's a lesson for you kids. That's something you didn't put up in the zoo. Don't turn your back on a kangaroo. Even Ron, he knows the deal. Thinking maybe I should have gone for the heavy attack, but I wouldn't have had enough time to get it off before getting kicked. Back a little when I pull myself to him. Did you ever see? There's a video online of this this little girl in a gorilla enclosure, and she's beating her chest. Like the gorillas are behind. The gorillas are all behind glass, and she's beating her chest in front of the gorilla. And there's what I presume is the mama gorilla in the enclosure, and she sees little girl doing this, and she kind of like gets out of the way because the mom understands what's about to happen. But then the big daddy gorilla the big daddy gorilla runs up to the glass and like runs up against it in front of the little girl, and the glass cracks. And like the little girl gets scared and runs away. And like whoever was filming it, I presume the dad just like stops filming and like gets his kids out of there. Cause the glass is just meant to like slow the gorilla down. It's not meant to stop the gorilla. Cause to this day we do not know actually how strong gorillas and chimps are. We do not have a method of determining the exact limits of their strength. We put that glass up in zoos because we're like, hey, we think this might be able to slow them down if they get angry enough to try to attack us. We don't think it'll actually stop them. Getting better at this. It says we're dying the kangaroo for the 4th time. Wait. If this is the rainforest exhibit, why the hell are there kangaroos here? Kangaroos aren't from the rainforest? What the hell? What are you doing over here? You're in the wrong enclosure. Because the kangaroos are running rampant. I mean, sure, I guess. Oh wait, maybe I'm going backwards. Maybe this is, the rainforest goes this way. And this is another enclosure. No, this is the rainforest. You can tell with all the trees. Wait a minute. How did they keep this climate controlled if it was out in the open like this? Exhibit. They're hopping mad. Ah. This big kangaroo jumps way too far with his tail. You deserve that for that pun. You know what? You're probably right. I got what I deserve. Why am I doing this? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Recovery. Need to fight the baboon. Oh wait. I just realized this. I don't need to go down there. I can just go this way. And just deal with the dog and the guy. Unless the baboon is going to chase after me. In which case I will need to fight the baboon. I definitely don't want to fight it and the kangaroo. Is it going to notice me? No, okay, good. As long as I stay away. Alright, so now I just have to deal with the kangaroos. Please let there be a stargazer somewhere at the end of this path, so I don't have to go do all of that again. Okay, this seems like a bad place for a stargazer. With the big daddy kangaroo just right over there. Yeah, he's just waiting. Level up. Level up motivity. Oh yeah, one change that I really like with Overture, well, not even with Overture, but with the latest update to this game, is that, because you know how usually when you're upgrading on these Souls games, you're like, oh, I have this many blood echoes or whatever, and I need like 2,000 more to get another upgrade, and then you have to back out of the leveling menu, use your bloodstone chunks or whatever, and get the amount of souls you need to upgrade. Well, now you can just, like, you see the held ego right there, the held ergo. That's how much I have in my inventory in the stones or whatever. So I can just go to that menu from here and choose how much I want to use, and then just add that to my total. So then I can level up again after just doing that. So let's go for vigor again. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's something that should be in all of these Souls-like games. Because I hate having to back out of the menu, but I can just do it right there. It's a nice little QOL adjustment, quality of life. Reckless and temporarily increases maximum HP, stamina, and legion. Temporarily.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, Balloon Boy, very appropriate. It's another elephant horse. I looked away because I thought something else was around. You're in the wrong enclosure. I don't think your fence is supposed to be that. Why is Balloon Bitch appropriate? Because he kind of looks like a puppet. That's the extent of my thought process with that. Pushed me into another street. Oh, I did not parry that at all. I didn't even guard. Remember, there's a scene. There's a scene in Utopia. Don't push me to the Big Daddy Kangaroo. Why does it have an alligator in its nose? hell are they doing in the zoo? Okay, I don't know how to deal with this. I don't. Oh no! Oh, there's more than just the alligator. There's a hyena and a zebra in there too. Why? I don't know how to handle this. Yeah, why not? I can think of at least 500 reasons why not. Ouch. Why stop with just 3 animals when you can have 5? Kicked me. I didn't think those legs really worked appropriately. Rights activists to get mad about, it would be the elephant, horse, alligator, zebra, hyena hybrid. You know what? I think here might be a good the elephant zebra horse thingy is, I think, as good a place to stop as any. So this is the beginning of the Overture DLC. Thank you all so much for joining me. I just released my schedule for the next week, and the next game that we play will be 9 Souls. That'll be at 5:30 p.m. EST on Monday. 5:30 p.m. EST on Monday. So we'll see what life is like after Lady at the Rio. There's a couple of places that I can visit there. So join me for that Monday, 5:30 p.m. EST. Kind of late, but it'll be a late day stream. We're taking the weekend off. So, that being said, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please follow if you haven't already so you do not miss on all this awesome content. And until next time, Ja Mata. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Don't be where the bears are. That's why only good little kids make it home.